Ask anyone, and they'll tell you I eat like a bird.
Time for some grounding. I start my day with a giant cup of tea. It's giant and it stays hot for about an hour, which is perfect while I get all of my morning stuff done. I'm coming out here to check on some plants, and it's so good for your body to jumpstart it with just a lot of good organic green tea that I actually get at Costco. Just hot water. Really is amazing what it does for your body. It sets your whole day up for success. Now, speaking of success, look at the hydrangea. She's so happy. I actually watered this a lot a couple days ago, and it seems like she sprouted overnight. I am thrilled. Oh my gosh. So even the branches that look dead, they're starting to flower. I'm so thrilled. Spring has truly sprung. Checking on my mint, looking fabulous as always.
While I'm working on my hot tea, I'll get ready for the day. So this is a CK Bradley dress, which is so perfect for Easter. Every CK Bradley dress is so good. I love this brand. They have their own silhouette. It's a really sweet puffy sleeve tunic top, always has pockets, and then it's a gorgeous flowy maxi dress at the bottom. It's so playful and fun. So perfect for Easter time and spring. So what are we doing today? I am doing a lot of painting, I have so much to catch up on, to be honest with you. And you'll see why I have so much to catch up on. It just comes down to I'm picky. I literally restarted 3 pieces. That's just what I do. I take my sweet time, but when I really love something, I know it's done. I'm almost there. I'll show you guys in a little bit why it's taken me so long, but my room is smelling like a dream because of this new gorgeous shipment from Flamingo Estate. They just launched a new scent, and they were kind enough to sweetly send their candle, soap, and lotions. The smell is amazing. I haven't lit this candle yet, and the room already smells so good. That's how you know it's a really great quality candle. It's beautiful too. I love their logo. It's darling. So this candle is bergamot, rose, damask rose, pink peppercorn. There's citrusy in here. You know what this reminds me of? This is what I would imagine it smells like in Capri in Italy, because there's a little lemon. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I'm gonna light it and we'll just let that infuse. Such a good clean scent. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's good. Now I will take you back in time to show you unboxing this gorgeous shipment from Flamingo Estate. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This is a bar of soap. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, this smell. I wish you could smell this. It smells so clean. I'm going to pop an image on the screen of Flamingo Estate because this place is truly special. And I fell in love with them. Look at the beautiful glass that it comes in. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is magnificent. I'm in the studio getting some paint mixed and just dreaming up the plans for these new prints, and I am on my green juice. So after my hot tea, I always have a green juice. I prefer a green juice with no fruit, so no sugar, no apple, no pineapple. This one has 5 grams of sugar. It's very vegetable heavy, so that's the next step while I mix my paint. I'm so excited because I've kind of reworked some of these. I had a peony in the bamboo and the tulips
in the ribbon, but your girl was not happy. I didn't feel alive. I didn't feel inspired by that placement. So I just switched these two, and already I'm feeling so much better about them. So I'm gonna keep working on that today. I am bringing the candle with me into the kitchen while I prepare my date and seed energy bites. These are a staple for me. I adore making the date and seed energy bites. It's literally what it sounds like. It's just dates and a lot of seeds. Ask anyone and they'll tell you I eat like a bird. Let's put these together, and that is my breakfast with my eggs. So let's get these ready. Everything goes into the food processor. I start off with about 8 dates. And I actually get the dates with pits in them because here's the hack. If you have dates with pits in them, they're more moist and you don't have to use as many, which is awesome for like cutting down on sugars and stuff. Because if the dates are moist enough, you don't need 10 dates. A lot of recipes like this, they call for like 10 to 12 dates. Like that's just way too much. That's a lot of sugar and it's just unnecessary. Blows my mind because I've bought pitted dates before and they are totally lacking in the moist department. That sounds so weird to say. And these travel really well too. Like if you're going out of town, you can pop them in a Ziploc bag and eat them right out of your purse. They're just so easy. Okay, 5 dates. I'm gonna wash my hands. Now, the walnuts. The walnuts are the part of these bites that really give you that crunch, and walnuts are so good for you. They're so good for you. So I give this a quick pulse and then I start adding seeds to it. And if you want the whole recipe with all the details, I made a video just for these. Click up there. Once it's all mixed, I literally just start adding seeds. These are my little measuring cups I keep over here. Literally just add seeds. Flax seeds, 1/4 of a cup. Sesame. Obviously I buy my seeds in bulk. It's just the only way. Hemp seeds. Pumpkin seeds. To kind of help bind it, I do vanilla extract, organic. Costco actually has a very pure vanilla extract. Cinnamon. You can put cacao and they will taste like brownies. That's a little too sweet for your girl though, but you can add raw cacao powder for like an amazing decadent taste. It's just pure good for you goodness in here to the food processor. So that is what we're looking for. It's very crunchy. The consistency is perfect. I'm gonna add something I forgot, which is a very important ingredient, chia seeds. Yes, this is my super bougie chia seed shaker that I got at an estate sale. And now we roll them into balls. And there we have it. They are ready to go in the fridge and they will harden in about an hour. I really do eat the same thing every day. I have 2 whole eggs, 1 egg white, scrambled, and then avocado. And that is the breakfast of champions, and it's the best thing ever. I look forward to this every day. Next best part of my day is my coffee. Watch above to see how we make our coffee here. We've never had to go out for coffee because we can make amazing coffee here. I just added some stevia for sweetness. Almond milk, which I shake up really well. I find that if I shake this up, it has a really good natural foam to the coffee. And I do a pour slow to help the foam. And this is truly the most magical part of the day when I watch the coffee mix with the milk. I find that if you slow down and really savor these moments, it helps you romanticize your life. Thought I would show you some antiques that we found as promised in last week's vlog. This was one of the books that I came home with. I try to get a book every time I go. This book was just darling, and it was speaking to me from the spine of it, the pink and green, flowers rediscovered. But when I display coffee table books, I actually take off the book jacket. So it's just going to be displayed
like this. It's beautiful linen. And sometimes book jackets, the color on them, it just fades over the years. So this is a nice way to kind of give it a new lease on life. That beautiful green and gold spine is so happy. And now when I was looking through this, it's one of those beautiful books that you could just leave open, like on a table. So divine. Then at Turnage Place, I got both of these, the shiny, fancy, new looking mint juleps. Both of these mint julep cups for $20. And I wanted to show you the comparison. I actually switched the orchid out from this, which was smaller. Let me move my little Chinese altar fruit. That's what the orchid was in before, and now it's in a bigger one. And I just kind of rearranged the orchid. It's not that much different, but it is a little bigger at the top. So hopefully this orchid will be happier in this mint julep cup. Whenever I find a mint julep cup for a good deal, I always scoop them up. They're so happy. And then I'm gonna go outside and show you what we picked out for our yard. You're gonna be blown away. Steven actually picked this particular bench out. I wanted to finish my breakfast out here on the gorgeous bench that Steven picked out. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, my husband found this. Continuing on with some grounding while I enjoy my beautiful coffee and listening to the bird song. We put the bench underneath our beautiful Jap maple. So this is just an idyllic space to come. So healing. I am going to plant, I think, basil or rosemary, but this pot was just like so cute. I could not leave her there. We are literally getting all new landscaping in the front yard next month. So I'm gonna have Tim, our landscape guru, help me figure out where she should live and maybe what would be the best herbs to plant in her, because Tim's great at herbs. He's the one that helped me propagate the mint, which is doing, I feel like this grew overnight. You saw this yesterday. I think it grew overnight. All those things are happening out at the front yard. Also, I am drinking kombucha after about second cup of coffee in my day. I start doing either kombucha or my yerba mate green tea. For the most part, I'm on my green tea, but I love kombucha like about twice a week. Just really great to like reset my system. I can't do it every day. Some people can do it every day. So let's talk about the side I don't really talk about when it comes to painting. The side that's very frustrating. It's the awkward teenager phase. Every painting has one, just like all of us have an awkward phase. Every painting has an awkward teenager phase. And what I wanted to do with these prints, I redid them. I totally reworked them. They looked completely different, and I was like not feeling it. I completely started over on a few of them. It takes so much patience for a painting because you get midway through it and you decide, this is not special. This doesn't move me the way I want it to. This doesn't move me the way I know it could move me. And that's at the point when I kind of pivot. And so I'm doing that with 3 paintings simultaneously because they're going to be released as a collection. I'm actually really happy that I did this. It did take longer, and I do this to myself. I'm like, oh, it's not good enough, and I'll, start over or go way back to square one and go from there. But I'm really glad I do. I'm always glad I do, because I end up with something that's special and that I would want in my home. I am very picky. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm so picky. If something's not like amazingly gorgeous, I'm not gonna pay my money to put it in my home. I'm just not. So I'm working on these pieces today to get them to a place where I feel moved, where I feel inspired, and I feel like they're magic. That's what I want to get to. I want to get to where looking at this painting is akin to feeling young again, or feeling joy, feeling a hope, feeling whimsical, feeling like there's magic in my midst. And that is what I'm working toward with these pieces today. And I think that's the hardest part of being an artist. Other than having to market everything yourself and do everything, I think the hardest part of painting is trusting yourself and trusting that that painting is going to tell you what it needs. Because you'll get to a point when you sit back and you look at the painting and either it's yes or it's no. And you have to sit on it, and eventually it will tell you what it needs. You'd have to feel it out. And honestly, I will pray, Lord, give me inspiration for this piece. I want you to finish this piece. And he always does. He always does. Like, that's what I really care about too, is that my artwork is declaring the glory of God. That's a huge part of my mission. So when I get to that awkward teenager phase, I'm like, okay, we've been here before. We can do it again. Please enjoy watching me completely change all these paintings. I always start lunch with snacking on some figs. I try to stick with the blood sugar regimen where you start a meal off with the fruit, and then you move to vegetables, and then your starches, and then your carbs. So that's kind of the order I do all my meals in. So lunch always starts off with some beautiful dried figs. This is a smoothie that I made with vanilla vital protein collagen powder. I use 3 to 5 frozen strawberries per smoothie instead of ice. It gives it a really nice consistency. So love strawberries. This is my lunch. Back to the peony. Without any further ado, I want to introduce you to the latest prints. I'm so thrilled with them. Honestly, I have to give all the credit where credit is due. It was the Lord. I literally didn't know what to do with them. At the end of last vlog, I was so unhappy with them. But I literally was like asking God to just finish them for me so that they would declare his glory and worship him. Just like Psalm, it talks about how like the heavens declare the glory of God, the sea and all that is in it. And like, that's what I want with my art. And y'all, he literally just finished them for me. I'm so excited. I need to go over this trellis one more time to make it a little darker. I started there, so that's kind of what it's gonna look like all around. But other than that, we are done. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'll show you the close-ups. And I could not love them anymore. So they will be available to shop on my website soon. And if you click below, you'll see the prints that are available now to shop. This is dinner. I thawed out some scallops, and look at that steam. They just came off the cast iron skillet, and we're about to have dinner. He's ready.